This morning we at the barber shop, about to get my hair cut, about to get stage ready. My barber, he's on his way. I'm just getting, this is what it takes to do a good show. A lot of people don't realize that this is the beginning process of getting into artist mode. So when he comes, that's when it clicks, like, okay, it's showtime now. Today I gotta make sure I get all my clothes together. Gotta go drop the kids off to the babysitter, make sure they good, make sure the wife good. Then we gotta head to Birmingham, Alabama, set up for sound check, get with the owner to make sure everything's in place, just to make sure the show is right, so when the people get in there, you know, they get what they pay for. So you gotta get there early just to make sure, you know, from the top to the bottom that everything is right, you know, for the expectation of the night, because people are coming to see a great show. So it's a lot that go into that. You don't just show up at 8 o'clock and just do a show. The show starts. The show has started now. This is the show. When I'm performing, I'm just thinking about all the times when I was just trying to get on anybody's show just to perform for free, or just to get an opportunity just to be heard, you know. So a lot of artists do that, you know, but I often go back into when I used to sing in my granny's mirror with the brush, you know, the hairbrush. You turn on your favorite song and then you sing in the mirror as if you're singing in front of a crowd, and you just imagine people are there listening and enjoying what you do. It's just in the mind. You imagine that thing. But what's so surreal is that when it actually happens, that feeling is, you can't describe it. It's an amazing feeling when one moment you're blinking, you're looking in the mirror at yourself, and you're asking yourself, am I good enough for people to want to sit and listen to me? I am. So when you actually activate I am, that's when the drive comes. That's when the belief comes that I can do this. This is what I was here to do, sing. And then you blink your eyes again and people are there waiting on you. Just like the mirror waited on you. Now all of a sudden it's people waiting on you. It's people enjoying what you do. There's no greater feeling than that. And then when you can empower the people on stage, you know, give them some type of positivity, it's amazing. So that's why I'm like a kid all over again. Every time I get a chance to hit the stage and perform, whether it's for 5 people, 50 people, 1,000 people, whatever, I just appreciate the gift that God gave me to be able to do this and take care of my family. So I'm humble. I'm humble.
Like 7-8 hours from showtime. What are you looking forward to most about tonight?
Well, I'm his biggest fan. I enjoy seeing him perform.
You get the best seat in the house.
Exactly. And I like flirting with him and making him laugh when he's not expecting to. And I really enjoy the opportunity as a wife being able to show other wives, you know, not even just wives, a husband and a wife on stage, like what that looks like. There are people out here who are happily married and trying their best to make their marriage work. All marriages aren't perfect, but it's interesting when you have the dynamic of 2 people who do the same thing for a living, and then you would think, oh, it'd be overkill, but not for us. We really enjoy one another, so I'm excited to show that aspect of it too.
Hold on, what? You ready?
This is my wife, Shira.
How you doing?
She's gonna do a couple of songs tonight too.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
Okay, sure.
So
It's your show.
Anything you need from us?
Nothing.
Man,
Nothing.
you good?
Up on? Enjoy the experience. Congratulations, man.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
That's good.
Yeah,
man.
we ready. So just let us know. I guess they'll let us know when the band needs to go up there just to be in place, right?
Yeah, we'll play about you. Yeah, Birmingham is one of those cities that support new talent, and they will latch on to you, and they will just, you know what I'm saying, it's a good place to come work out. People are friendly, people just gonna love on you just because you're you, and it's a welcoming town. It's been great to me. A lot of people don't get that in their hometown,
Right.
but if it was not for Birmingham, I would be where I am. This city gave me the best send-off 30 years ago, and the guy that owns the club, that's who gave me my start. Him and his wife, they discovered Ricky Smiley.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So would you say humility plays a part? Because everybody talented and gifted, but what would you say play a big part in a lot of artists or comedian success?
Well, the thing about it is, man, you know, I think that artists is not getting the training that they need as far as how to handle stuff, how to handle success, taxes, business. You got Pookie, Robert Earl, all these people in place doing things that they're not qualified to do. But enjoy yourself, have fun, create space, and everybody should not have direct access to you when you get to another level. You cannot take everybody with you. That's the only mistake artists make. And any advice you need, have fun. And every time you hit that stage, it's almost like it's your last time performing. You don't know who out there watching. You don't know who's gonna see you. You don't know what this is gonna turn into. Remember, preparation meets opportunity. You understand? Preparation meets opportunity. Then you got to listen to somebody. Because Michael Jordan was the best to ever play the game, but he had a coach.
My name is Terrell Sass. I'm a Grammy-nominated music producer. Also, I'm a musical director for Tony Tatum. I'm also the drummer in the band. I've lived all around, military brat, but me and Tony met when I was living in Atlanta, working with the band he was with. We got along great, we clicked. His professionalism, his attention to detail matched mine, so we've been working ever since. What I love the most about Tony is his attention to detail. He likes to plan, so he'll call me 30, 40 days before a show. Hey, what should the set list be? What should the order be? Help me figure this out. What should this transition be? Who should we use? When should we rehearse? How many times should we rehearse? You know, how should the stage look? All those things matter, and everybody doesn't understand. Some people just show up and sing and it works, but the planning and the level of details is what separates Tony from a lot of people I've worked with. You know, and he's willing to listen and take constructive criticism and still be genuine about his goal. That's very important when you're, as a musical director, when you're working with the artist. That transparency, that I don't agree with that, I think we should do this, I think we should use this. Like, we have those conversations, but it never gets disrespectful. And we all have the end goal in mind. That's the main thing I love about working with Tony Tatum.
So today has been a lot of adjustments with the transportation, with the sound, just making sure the mics are working correctly, the band can hear themselves, the background singers can hear themselves. Up until now, one of the artists did one of our songs that we were going to do tonight, and he wasn't supposed to do it. But anyway, we just discussed calling an audible, which means we're going to take that song off the list and input another one in its place, and the show goes on. So that's why artists have to be ready and have other songs. And the band, it's important for the band to know the songs as well, because we're able to call an audible right before we go on stage. So we're getting ready to go on stage right now. All right. Today was overall amazing. We had to make some adjustments during sound check just to make sure, you know, the monitors worked, the microphones were good. Just that everyone, I wanted to make sure that every musician, every background singer were comfortable on stage. Because once I know the band is comfortable, then I'm comfortable. Once I can look back and see them smiling, then I'm good. It helps my performance. So it was amazing. So I had a good time. You know, I'm blessed to be in this position to be able to perform for a living, and, you know, just to be a light, you know, for the people, and just to give them energy and have them a good time. And
having my wife on stage representing for the sisters, and letting the people out there see that marriage works and that love still exists. It's always a great experience performing with her. We just have a good time together, and I can't wait until we can do it again. And shout out to Ricky Smiley for the platform, for allowing artists like us to perform in front of the world virtually. So it's amazing.